This is the third dream that I had about Obama. And it's very, very weird. And this dream I had... did I write it down? When did I have this dream? It was in 2011. I believe maybe winter or spring of 2011. Alright? So in this dream, Obama was trying to poison a prince. He had a cup of clear water. The water looked good. It looked good. It looked clear. It looked just like any other glass of clear water. But there was a problem with that water. The water had worms in it. But you couldn't see the worms. It looked clear and normal. But it still had worms in it. Microscopic worms. And he gave the water to the prince. To a prince. A prince of some country. He gave the water to a prince. And the prince drank some of the water. And then Obama tells him that that water has worms in it. And the prince was alarmed. He looked at the water, but you couldn't tell that there were worms in it, but they were, and they were microscopic. And the prince looks at Obama all alarmed and stuff, and says, "Why did you do that to me?" And Obama looks at him so calmly and normal, and he says, "It's okay. You're just gonna die, that's all." That's what he says. He says, "It's okay. You're just gonna die, that's all." Very calmly, no emotion. As if killing people was the most normal thing in the world. And the prince was just... And in the dream, I was the prince. I was in a hurry to write this dream. I didn't write it in order. But I did... I am giving you what I had in the dream. And I'm going to read it. He gave clear water to a prince, and I was the prince. He gave him clear water to drink, but it was contaminated with something that would kill him. I, the prince, was shocked and asked, "Why did he do this?" And Obama explained, matter-of-factly, that it was just going to kill me, that's all. Alright, in that dream there was a school group of girls visiting where the president lives. And it was not the White House. President Obama didn't live in the White House here. It was a big building, a square building made with gold or chrome. So a school group of girls went to visit where Obama lived, and he no longer lived in the White House, but in a humongous building made of gold or chrome. And later when I was trying to research this dream, see if I could find anything like what I saw in this dream, I did, and I found it. And I found the exact building, except that this building that I found had one door, and then in my dream it had two doors. And I'm going to post that. Okay. Now, in that same dream, a big shot's daughter was really sick. It could have been the vice president's daughter, or some head of country, or some head of country's daughter. Well, she was really sick. And Obama was criticized for running around the building that I told you about, the one that looked like gold. Well, he was criticized for running around the building while this daughter was ill. Now, I didn't say that it was Obama's daughter. It could be, but I didn't say it was. I said it was somebody's daughter that was sick. It was a head of a country's daughter. Okay? Somebody's daughter was sick, and Obama was being criticized for running around the building while this kid, or this daughter, I'm not sure if it was a kid, but it was a daughter, while she was sick. Okay? Now, he was scary. Obama was scary. He just looked scary. He wasn't scared, mind you. He was scary. He was pure evil. Okay? And he was running to exercise, and he was very fast. He had a plan. A devious bad one. And he was planning on killing someone a head of a country he was planning on killing. Now, 2 doors. There was 1 door on the right of that gold building and 1 door on the left. They were next to each other though, those doors. Like say this was 1 door, this was the next door, and then this was the building. I'm gonna show you the building. Okay? 2 doors, 1 door on the right. Obama entered it, and it was dark. There was a head of state with him, and bad stuff was going to happen. He was going to kill the man. So Obama had somebody, some head of state, some important head of country with him, and they went into the door on the right of that gold building, and something bad was going to happen. Obama was going to kill that man. And then there was the second door, the door on the left. And Obama said, this is what he said, or we could go in there, be peaceful, and alive. But still, someone would do something, and the plan would be doomed, and it would be all over, and someone would die. Look, I haven't found anything on the news that will show this yet, okay? But I dreamt that. So keep this dream handy and pray about it. And another thing I wanted to tell you, I found the building though. The building that I dreamt about, I found it. I'd never seen it before until I saw it in my dream, and then I went ahead and I looked for it. I wanted to look at all the monarchies around the world to see if I could find, because he was poisoning a prince, so it's a monarchy. So I went and I was looking for all the monarchies in the world, and I found a monarchy in what was it? Delhi, in Delhi, and when I explored Delhi, because I was looking at all the monarchies around, and I happened to go to Delhi, and I explored Delhi. And in Delhi, they have mausoleums. And that big gold building where Obama lived in my dream looked exactly 100% the twin of the dream that I had. Of that. But in my dream, I didn't know it was a mausoleum. But in real life, when I went ahead and I looked it up on the internet, when I looked the monarchies up, it just had a picture of that mausoleum, and I just saw that dream again, and I said, oh snap, that was just the building that I saw in my dream. But in the picture that I saw, there was only 1 door. Now in my dream, there was 2 doors. Whatever that means. But Obama's bad. You know, I know that, you don't just listen to dreams and stuff like that. Look, God said that at the end time, your sons and daughters shall prophesy. Old men will dream dreams and young men will see visions. Okay? That's what God says. And as far as I'm concerned, there is no greater authority. Okay? Now, sometimes we have weird dreams and all types of stuff, and I understand that. Okay? But the ones that I had, the 2 first ones about Obama, were real. They happened. It's happening before my face, and you could just about imagine the shock I feel and the stress I feel. And I'm pressed to tell you this for whatever reason. So here, consider yourself told. I'm doing this for the glory of God. Elohim, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jesus Christ, his son. And that's who I serve. That's it. Cut.